Yo, I tell myself I am the greatest. Yeah, look, I look in the mirror and I tell myself I am amazing. Yeah, I'm working real hard, so I know that I'm gonna make it. Yeah, look, I look in the mirror and I tell myself I am amazing. Yeah, I am the greatest. I am the. The same one say I'm gonna make it. Yo, the same was working on the place. Fuck everybody, man, I had to stay in. Working on myself and my dungeon was the haven. Yeah, they gonna talk, but I let them. I can tell they fake cause I read them. The king do not pay attention. From the words of a peasant. This feeling got me feeling like I made it. I look up in the mirror and I'm amazing. I tell myself every day I'm the greatest. And I'm the greatest. Yo, I tell myself I am the greatest. Yeah, look, I look in the mirror and I tell myself I am amazing. Yeah, I'm working real hard, so I know that I'm gonna make it. Yeah, look, I look in the mirror and I tell myself I am amazing. Yeah, I am the greatest. I am the. A lot of people talking to daddy. Yeah, let me go ahead and tell you all about it. I work hard and lose sleep. I am a wolf, I don't talk to no sheep. The way that I creep, I play in the beat and I murder that shit all the way to 6 feet. They want my soul, yeah. I'm not talking about the ones on your feet. I take a dub and you stay in the feet. You say who the greatest, they pointing at me. Yeah, look, flow say don't get affected. I got more balls than a bench press. Your girl give me mouth till she breathless. And the neck so good like a hand rest. Yeah, they don't make waves, I don't mind them. Motherfucker, listen, I'm beside it. Yeah, I got the wave. I'm Johnny Tsunami. My flow is godly. Your body, my verses in 2 on that tipsy. All of you bitches got nothing to bump me. Now listen up. When I die, I'll leave a legacy. When you die, you a mystery. All you motherfuckers don't mean shit to me or your energy. This feeling got me feeling like I made it. I look up in the mirror and I'm amazing. I tell myself every day I'm the greatest. And I'm the greatest. Yo, I tell myself I am the greatest. Yeah, look, I look in the mirror and I tell myself I am amazing. Yeah, I'm working real hard, so I know that I'm gonna make it. Yeah, look, I look in the mirror and I tell myself I am amazing. Yeah, I am the greatest. I am the. I tell myself I am the greatest. Yeah, look, I look in the mirror and I tell myself I am amazing. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Johnny Clouds. That's the greatest. You guys go check that out. It's on SoundCloud. What's up, Underground Get Down?
What's going on, y'all?
It's your girl Dre's on the mic.
It's Adrian.
It's JJ.
You guys? We have like a dope show for you guys today. So if you just now tuning in, make sure you keep it locked.
I'm super hyped for our guest. We have a guest today, guys.
We have a guest today.
He's dope. Definitely underrated. I'm just going to leave it at that. We're waiting for him to get here. He'll be here in like 3 minutes.
So until he gets here, let's talk about some things.
Let's get into it.
Let's talk. There's a lot. There's a lot of shade, a lot of drama going on.
Definitely a lot of drama.
There is a lot, but what I'm most hyped for right now, JJ thinks it's dropping tomorrow, but I seen on social media today that that Lil Wayne, the Carter 5, is dropping tonight at midnight.
The video I saw said it's dropping on his birthday.
Oh, no, it drops tomorrow. He released a counter. Like leading up to the Carter 5 release. It's supposed to release tomorrow at midnight.
Tomorrow. Well, his birthday
When is his birthday?
September 27th, so that makes sense. It could be midnight.
Oh,
it could be midnight or it could be tomorrow night.
I hope it's tonight. We're having a listening party.
Regardless,
I've been waiting.
The Carter 5. Did you guys
Carter
see
5.
the interview? He dropped like a little snippet of what's gonna go down. Or not a snippet of what's gonna go down. He dropped like a video, like teasing it, like, you know, I've been working. I always give you guys my all, but this time I'm giving you more than me.
Hey, I cannot wait.
He said this is like 4 or 5 years of like work that he's just like, you don't gotta like it, you don't gotta love it, but I hope you enjoy it.
Well,
and
also like 4 or 5 years of this album being withheld from us for like bullshit. You know, Birdman getting
all
involved,
that, the legal issues.
Yeah, the legal issues, but it's finally here.
Yo, but I really hope that it's everything that we've been waiting for, because if not, he's gonna get shit for it. Even though he's Lil Wayne and he really don't give a damn.
Right.
But he's gonna get shit if this doesn't go how it's supposed to go.
Yeah. So maybe we're expecting to see a new Lil Wayne, maybe throwback to 2008 Lil Wayne.
I don't know. I'm excited because has some of the dopest lines, bars. Like,
yeah, and he be kind of sneaking them in there
right,
too. So you go back reading, like, hold on, that was a fucking bar.
Right. I was listening to some of his old songs, 6'7" or something.
Yeah, I was bumping that today too.
That one is crazy.
Hitman.
The lines in that. Sometimes I'll write it on my Twitter. If I think the line is hard, I'll just go write it on there.
Right. It took me growing up a little bit to realize that Lil Wayne is low key a lyricist. Like,
not low key.
Like,
not low key. He is.
Well, he been in the game since he was a youngin.
Like 13. I think it was younger than that.
Yeah.
I definitely think it was younger than that. So yeah, you guys check that out. It might be out midnight tonight. Word on the street is, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. It's between today and tomorrow. That's all I know.
Today and tomorrow at midnight. Either way, within the next 24 hours, you should.
We're gonna have a Lil Wayne album on the way. Yeah, we definitely gotta have a listening party. More in the music. So I heard. Have you heard how do you say Jacquees or Jacquees, however you say it, his version of Ella May?
I haven't heard it.
Trippin'. Have you heard her song Trippin', first of all?
Trippin'. How does it go?
I'm done trippin', just trippin'. I don't know, something like that. I'm not a singer.
Close enough.
Anyways, but apparently he's getting sued for doing so he put out a version of this song on social media. Let me tell you, he killed it. Like, killed it. People on like social media were saying like, oh, this should have been the original version, whatever. He got a lot of, that one did a lot of numbers. It sounded good.
Right.
But so apparently he's getting sued over doing that because I guess they said something about he's monetizing off of her album. I mean, off of her song, right, when she's like an up and coming artist. But here's my thing about that. I really don't think that's right, because you can't get mad at the man for sounding good and killing it.
Right, that's just like a cover. Most artists will do that at least once in their lifetime. They always do that, like with homages to old artists. Why is that any different with new upcoming people?
Because, if anything, because of who he is. Right. And where he's at and the fan base that he has, this is a problem. Because mind you, what if it was me who did that and I just killed it? They wouldn't care.
Right, but the thing for me is, it's kind of like unintended.
We're talking about LMA and the Jacquees.
You guys, I have a problem with calling her LMA because I speak a little Spanish and write a little Spanish. So
she kept calling her Aya.
In Spanish,
Aya.
when you see two L's, it's a Y. So I'm gonna call her Aya Mai. Yeah, they say Ella. I have such a hard time pronouncing it like that.
But anyways, what I was gonna say was that's kind of like free advertising for her if you think about it.
Right.
You know, having Jacquees, make a cover for it. It's like, okay, this was fire. Let me go see what the original was.
They should have just hopped on did an official remix instead of suing the man.
Yeah, fuck the controversy.
But this happens a lot. Like even fans, like Taylor Swift and Beyonce.
Oh,
Jacquees, all right, you guys.
Okay,
so
wait, pause the time out.
We told you we got a special guest, and now he's here. Mazhe.
You said my name wrong. It's okay.
Say it for me.
I'm not joking. You did. Mazhe.
Oh, Mazhe.
Okay.
Mazhe. You guys see, apparently I like to butcher names. I don't pronounce anything. My bad.
I thought I had it down too.
Mazhe.
It's cool. It's a doozy.
Yes, welcome. We're so excited to have you.
This is tight as fuck. Thank you.
So he has his album, his latest project out right now.
Yes.
What I Learned.
Yes.
So we're gonna get into that a little bit later. You guys gotta stay tuned. It's gonna be dope. Like, what we get into is gonna be dope.
Oh shit! Is that my song playing in there?
Oh,
how
does that
shit! I was like, yo, this shit is hot. I was like, oh no, for real. I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, okay. I'm in the loop now. Got it. Let's see how this works.
Where is his surprise?
You know
Whoa,
what?
wait. When we
We'll wait.
okay, we'll wait.
Oh, don't-
Anyways,
We have a
so,
surprise.
It's coming.
Wow. This is cool.
so but yeah. So back to it. So I don't know if you heard it. Have you heard Jacquez's version of AMI's song "Trippin"?
No, but I saw a little thing on Twitter today, and I didn't understand what was happening. I honestly didn't.
So he got a cease and desist. They removed it off of SoundCloud and YouTube.
Haters.
Oh,
And so
Haters.
Ella's been getting attacked. Like, why did you do this? It was such a dope remix, like unofficial remix. So people have been attacking her. Mustard actually spoke out on it. He said it wasn't Ella. That's what the record companies do. That's what they're supposed to do to
yeah, I
protect the
wouldn't think
artist.
she would do that.
No.
I wouldn't think she would do
It's
that.
usually never the individual.
But the thing is, that's ridiculous. I understand she's up and coming. Nobody's taking that away from her. She's dope.
Right, and I do
if
think that was
anything,
good
that opens a
publicity.
gateway for them to work together on something.
Right,
Because it shows he was at least interested in her
I just
sound.
think that's wrong. There's so much music out there.
Right.
People using people's beats, like
It's all politics.
I hella
Fans
get that.
get sued.
Right.
Unfortunately, fans get sued. Like, they'll put lyrics on like cups or T-shirts and try to sell it on Etsy. And unfortunately, I don't want to talk crap, but Beyonce's team is famous for doing this, shutting down Etsy's shops. Taylor Swift. There's a lot of big names out there that do this, and
Taylor Swift in particular.
yeah,
she's kind of in on it though, so she's a different
infamous
case.
for it. But it's all politics. People feel so protective, and I mean, we have to understand that too, because we deal with a lot of underground people who are still trying to make a name for themselves.
Right.
It's about protecting their craft, because yes, when you put art out there, it belongs to everybody, but that's still like somebody's sweat and tears.
But if you think about it, I would say that it brought more attention to her because everybody's saying, "Oh, he redid it." So I don't know if everybody doesn't think like me, but if somebody says somebody redid it and I heard the version, I'm gonna go back and listen to the original.
Right.
Yeah, but then like the shit with that sometimes is like when you hear the remix first and then you go back to the original song. Like, I mean, the remix might really be better, but then it's like weird, like taking a step forward before like starting at the main fucking point. Like for me, like it's like listening to like an artist's album discography like backwards. It's like I have to start from like the first shit and then move up like that. So then
I could see that.
But then I
down.
think about it like this. So what if someone never heard of her, but they heard of Jacquees, heard his shit, and then was like, you know
And-
what, let me check that out.
No,
because
yeah,
regardless,
yeah. 'Cause it
if
can
they end
happen
up,
like
right,
that.
Yeah.
regardless if they
You
end
can't
up liking
control
the original less or not, that's at least a whole nother radar you're on.
Right.
Yeah. I ain't mad at shit. I mean, like that's cool. Like that's cool. But I don't know about the whole like. That's just some like petty shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I
don't think they needed to
fucking,
remove
like,
it.
I don't. Yeah.
Give me your song.
Yeah.
The remix. Like,
Hopefully somebody downloaded it because I still like that version.
Oh,
I
go
ain't
check
even heard
SoundCloud.
it.
I guarantee you.
I haven't heard it.
Somebody. Okay. Man. So did you
That's
hear?
a cool mouse. Sorry.
Oh, I took it from my brother.
That's a cool mouse.
I picked it out.
Wait, are all y'all related?
Well,
yeah.
That's
Hi, so
fucking
we
tight.
didn't get introductions. Hi, this is Andrea. This is Adrian. We're twins.
Okay. Hi.
And this is my little brother,
I'm the youngin.
Okay.
JJ.
What's Jaden? How old are you?
JJ.
I'm 17.
You're 17? Oh, I thought you were my age. What the fuck? I'm 20. What the fuck, dude?
You
Damn.
guys, quick,
Same
quick,
range.
Nah.
while we're here. How we first came across Mazhe is we saw him perform at Payday LA.
And it was so lit.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
You got into a crowd of strangers and you had a mosh pit.
Oh,
and you hugged everybody afterwards for
did?
vibing with you.
Oh, shit. Oh, yes. Uh-huh. I did that because, yeah. Because
He doesn't remember.
I don't remember. Like, I just
That's
fucking,
fine, I
like,
remember for you.
I kind of just go out and just, like, do it. It's weird. Like, that was probably the craziest I've ever went at a performance or a show of mine or whatever. I was just like, yo, there's fucking people. Okay.
So
Yeah, your heart, it was
should we
captivating.
just get into it then, since we're already talking about it?
Let's jump into
Bring
it.
out the surprise.
All right. Just so you know, we've been following you since that day.
That's fucking cool.
And there's like one thing you always mention.
Oh, I know what it is. Oh, you got me fucking oranges. Oh,
No
my God.
poll.
Hey,
No
hey,
poll.
I fuck with you. Hey, get her. Bring it in. That's fucking tight, yo. Oh my God. Look, hey, whoever sees this, you can't have any. This is for me, fucker. Thank you
I mean, we
very
got
much.
cups.
Can, We gotta get those.
You want to
now
crack it
or
open?
later.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we could crack it open.
You want a shot?
cracking.
Cuz? I'm playing. I'm not a crip. I'm joking. I'm joking.
So we about to be lit off some orange
have a
juice,
cup.
y'all.
Yeah, have a cup, bro.
So if
So
you
let's-
don't follow him on social media,
Oh,
do so because his stories are lit. His captions are funny.
They're funny.
and he loves OJ.
Mazhe.
Love
It's
OJ.
at Mazhe.
I love OJ Simpson too. Go ahead.
We're gonna get
Before-
into that.
yeah, before the
I
stuff,
heard that
so-
comment. We're
Before
gonna
the
get
stuff.
into that.
How do
But
I?
so
I got someone.
I want to talk. Okay, I really do want to talk about that performance at Payday LA. And mind you, nothing is negative, so we're just gonna keep it real.
Oh wow.
So I want to talk about my experience of seeing you perform. So JJ, you weren't there, but how it goes is, so when he first came on stage, the crowd kind of
Wasn't receptive.
They're weird as fuck.
they weren't receptive. I might have even heard crickets.
Because wait, do you
Fine.
remember what he was wearing? You were wearing like a bright yellow shirt, and I
Yeah.
think it said
I can't
Mazhe
drive.
can't drive,
So
or
I
I
can't
can't drive.
But it's kind of like how they reacted is kind of like, it was kind of like high school.
Very closed off, closed minded,
Yeah.
kind
very
of like.
Very
like
stupid.
It's
And then you
almost like
started-
I'm gonna.
then
It's
you started performing.
It's almost like they were the popular kids. I'm gonna reference high school. It's almost like they were the popular kids and like you were the unpopular kid. But I loved it so much because you put on a real. He put on a real show. I'm not kidding. You could feel the energy of the crowd. It was like they were pretty much, their energy was like, what the fuck, like
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Thank you. No, thank you. Because, like, fuck everybody in that crowd who didn't fuck with me. Like, fuck you.
No,
I know I
no,
did.
no.
Like,
But that's not it. So initially, that was their reaction. They definitely judged a book by a cover. What cover they're judging, I don't know, because we're in California where there's so many different people.
Right.
Um.
But yeah, it definitely was kind of like, what the fuck?
So
And then you sat your bag down.
you.
Oh, I had a tote bag
You had
with
a tote
orange
bag.
juice in it,
Yeah.
with juice boxes,
Yes.
with stickers on them. I had a tote bag, man. You know what a tote bag is, bro? Yeah, I know what a tote bag is.
He
Right.
did.
Yeah.
He did. So did you notice that?
Did I? I think so at first. Like for the first, just actually for the when I did my first song, and then I was just like, damn, these motherfuckers quiet. I was like, am I doing bad? Like I don't know, but
right. And the reason I noticed it is because that wasn't their reaction to anybody else.
Yeah.
But I was like, I whispered. We were there with another friend, and I whispered, and I was like, I bet you he's gonna be like a Donald Glover. Watch, like a Donald Glover. That's what I whisper. Lo and behold, when the beat drops, it just goes crazy in his heart. I think you performed mad.
yes,
He performed
that was
that
one
one
of them.
last. That's when he jumped into the crowd.
No, that wasn't the
That
one I
was the
did
first
last.
one?
The
It
last
wasn't?
one I did is called, I don't know what it's called yet. I just made the beat and like was like, fuck it. I'm gonna just, no, I swear to God. I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna like write to it and like,
And just kind of rolled that
I just want to
motherfucker.
do shit. Yeah. I haven't even finished writing the song. I was just like, I'm gonna just do
love
something
it.
with it. But I did Mad before that. And real quick, everybody fucking tells me I look like Donald Glover.
No, I
Everybody.
don't think.
I don't think it's
no,
a-
I
No, no,
definitely
no, no,
don't
no.
think looks. I got
It's like a vibe.
the show. I got it from how you perform. You really put on a show. It was like really
wow.
like an act. It was kind of cool. It's like
Wow, thank you.
They think they're getting one thing, and then as soon as that music turns on, we got a whole different
Right, it
like,
was like
whoa,
beast
like,
mode, like,
oh,
this is
thank
like
you.
this
Beast,
is
like-
dope.
Thank
Like,
you.
Like if we
Thank
could paint
you,
the
really.
picture, it was a bright yellow shirt and like what khakis?
You know
I
what?
have
You guys
my
were
olive
telling me
green
about
pants.
this.
Oh,
Olive
yeah.
green.
Yeah, 'cause
we
I remember
were
they
so
were-
excited. I was like, oh my god, he's so dope.
Wow.
Followed you instantly on both.
You know what you guys had actually told me was that this nerd had walked up on stage, and took off his bag, and then
Y'all
went off.
fake as fuck. Y'all fake as fuck.
No. They said once you put the bag down, it was over.
We didn't call him a nerd. We said he kind of looked like dressed.
that was like the best way to describe the scene. You know, we had to paint a picture.
He
Right.
wasn't there. We were trying to be vivid.
fucking
Y'all
loser.
conveyed the message.
No.
The whole underdog scene is what
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
get
yeah.
at.
Exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Because like she said, it just the way the crowd responded. But then it was lit. It was dope.
I was so glad that's how hard
That
you
is
came at
such
them after the reaction. Because I said, watch, don't count them out. This is about to be something crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's cool that you
means a
didn't
lot.
fold too,
Thank
because
you.
I don't know if I've ever told you guys, I went to a Wiz Khalifa concert back in the day, and Liz,
Back in the day, when you
back
were
in the days, when I was
Yeah,
like-
you're 17. I forgot.
13.
Not my age yet. I've been alive for 2 decades.
I'm like,
Hey,
excuse me.
hey, get
Sorry,
off the
go
little
ahead.
homie.
anyways, Lil Uzi was opening he was opening up for them, and the crowd gave him no energy whatsoever, and he kind of like folded on himself, and you saw that.
Lil
That's
Uzi?
why I said the fact that you didn't fold shows that you're going places.
Wow, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I mean, I'm kind of used to, I guess, people not being receptive to me at first or whatever. It's like that judging a book by its cover thing that you were saying. Like, we always look at people. We all kind of do it.
Yeah.
Which we all need to work on not doing. But yeah,
It's
it was
not
fucking
always
weird.
malicious.
No,
Yeah.
no way. It's
Definitely not.
either or.
But yeah, we do.
But-
Yeah, we do. We would be lying if we said we didn't make the.
Yeah,
our
but I was
judgments
like,
here and
no
there.
pun intended, because the song is playing, but I was mad as fuck when them niggas weren't receptive. I was so mad. I was like, nigga, oh my God. And it's like, it's not even on no like arrogant, cocky. I'm nothing like that, but it's just like,
I mean, but if you know your craft and what you put into
It's like,
it,
yeah,
you
fucking work
kind
hard.
of. It's kind of like you do need to be a little bit arrogant and cocky. Kobe, best basketball player. He was a little bit arrogant and
Oh, yeah,
cocky
him and Jordan?
because
You
he
have to
worked
be your biggest
because
hype
of the
man.
work that he put into
Yeah.
his craft. So I'm
it's like respecting it.
Yeah, I could tell you put work in. You produce your own videos and stuff. You do your own work, so you deserve to be a little bit
Right.
cocky,
Well,
arrogant, whatever. It's not it's not malicious. It's
I wanted
just
to ask you,
pride in your work.
right? What's that whole like creative process behind producing music videos and stuff like that? Is that all from you? How do you break
Directing.
that down?
Right. Okay. So specifically, since we saw Mesmerized,
yes. That's like my best video so
I
far.
love that.
I love
the colors.
The colors, yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
colors,
colors.
the colors
all
do
fit nicely.
it.
Thank
I'm
you
not
very
gonna lie, when the colors do instantly draw me in, but I literally had to watch it 3 times. Let me tell you why. Because the first time I was watching it, and then all of a sudden I see words coming across the screen, and I'm like, "Fuck! What do I pay attention to? His lyrics?
that was a lot.
His lyrics, or his words?" So I tried it that way. So then afterwards, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna listen to his lyrics first, and then I gotta go back and look at the
Yeah.
words that are being put across the screen."
That's
But
what I
it's
did
it's
too.
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I listen to songs normally 3 times anyways, but
That's lit.
I
Give
know,
me
but
those
you had a young
streams.
cat thinking about love for the first time out here, man.
You come on, bro. I had my heart broke when I was 17 and shit. That's tight. That's cool. I mean, how did I do that? I actually like that you listened to the song for the lyrics first and then went to like read the fucking subtitles, because that was my whole process. Like, I wrote it and I had no idea of a video of mine, and then like later, my manager, he was just like, "Yeah, you should make a video for this," and I was just like, all right. And then so
It's
I mean,
dope,
I fucking
though.
winged it with the fucking subtitle. I was just like, okay.
No, I love
Thank
it.
you,
I
though.
love
Thank
it.
Yeah, that was
Thank
kind of
you.
one of my
Thank
favorite
you.
parts of the videos. Like, you could really see your own little personality. In the
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
comments
because
and
it was
shit.
kind of like we're getting
your
the
thoughts,
internal dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What
exactly
you're
what it was.
thinking when you're in
That's
front of,
exact- Yeah, this dude fucking told me it was stupid, so fuck him.
Yeah,
Before I
fuck
put
him.
it out, fuck, he knows
You know
who
what?
he is.
Everybody's not gonna love it.
It's-
And they're not gonna love everything, but yeah,
he's
like you said,
stupid.
fuck that, because it's dope.
Nah, thank you.
It's
Nah,
dope.
it definitely is.
But
Thank you.
let's take a step away from your music real quick. Let's talk about your journey, because you are not an LA native. You're from San Diego.
Yeah, from San Diego.
So how was that journey? Because if you don't live in California, like San Diego's its own state, Los Angeles, Orange County is its own
its own
state.
planet.
Right, to
Logan.
us.
You know, it's
To us.
different. So like, how was that transition? Like, do you know people up here?
I didn't know, really. I knew like 3 people when
Okay.
I came out here. My manager, my homie Ryan, and then like, actually probably, and then this other dude that I fucking hated. I'm not gonna say his name either. Fuck him.
Drop it. I'm just kidding.
His name.
Don't make me
Woo!
mad.
Almost said it too. I was about to cut
don't
down.
get
Just
No,
hit
I'm
the
not gonna
orange
do it.
juice. Just hit
I'm
the
not gonna
orange
do it. You gotta learn impulse control, young man.
Right.
I got you.
It's
Nah,
not
I'm
about
already on
them.
that.
Nah, it's not. All right. But the transition was like, it was kind of like a shock, it was just such a, in a day, it was just like everything. I was away from everybody, like away from my
Right.
family, away from my friends. And it was kind of just like, okay, I'm out here. So what the fuck do I do now? Like, I'm just gonna like be in the studio now. All right, fuck it. So
is this what you came out here for specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I mean, I've never really like left San Diego before too much because I left when I was 19. So, and by myself, like my grandma drove me out here and shit. So
I'll take you, baby.
no, she was mad as fuck. She's not nice. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I love my grandma. I'm
Okay,
playing.
we heard the album. Your
I'm
granny got a
playing.
voicemail on there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Nah, but yeah, so it's been like a lot of learning experiences like the whole time I was out here. So I mean, like the project title, it really came like, you know, organically. Because I was just learning shit the whole time. It was just I've never lived by myself before or anything like that. So it was just.
So now
like,
you do.
Yeah, I stay by myself. So
Check you out.
right, yeah, it's fucking. It was tough when I first got out.
I
to go
bet.
Home. Yeah, I wanted to go home like the first like month.
I bet.
'Cause I was
Is
just
it
like-
more expensive out here?
It's like the same.
Okay.
It's the same as San Diego. Shit, I was gonna say something else. Yeah, just fucking leaving my family. That was the hardest thing.
Yeah, man, that's a leap of faith. That's
Yeah.
not something a lot of people are willing to do. That takes you completely outside of your comfort zone. But
Crazily.
to go anywhere in life, you got to step outside your comfort
Yeah,
zone.
You
exactly.
do,
That's so
you
true.
do. That's how you find out what you're capable of, what you can do. Like
And
that's
who
the
you
real,
are in a tough
and That's like the
situation.
test.
Seriously.
That's like the test to everything that led you up until that part.
Yeah.
Like right.
So I want to know your Twitter.
Twiddle.
See,
What's
you got
twiddle?
me messing up words.
This is
It's
what I thought.
contagious. Not your Twitter. It is your Twitter, but your Instagram. Mazhe can't drive.
Yes.
You really can't drive?
I plead the fifth. I may or may not be able to drive. I can't
I
drive.
heard
I'm
you.
not even gonna
Lost,
lie.
I heard you
do it.
lost your car.
I know, I'm trapped.
drinking
You
one
were
night.
talking about being a good driver.
Is that
So I'm
real?
just like,
I forgot what song that
it's
was.
track,
Did
the
it-
first song.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Track number 1.
It's not true.
Okay.
It's not true.
that
true.
that would have
It's
made
funny.
for a good story, though.
Nah, everybody thinks I'm an alcoholic. Like after listening to my project, everybody thinks I'm an
Yeah, 'cause
alcoholic.
you spent 30 on it.
I'm like, oh, was it 30 or 40?
So
I
I
don't remember.
spent
It was
30
a
on it, so
lot.
I'm going to drink it.
It was a lot. Yeah, this guy spent a lot. No, it's actually, and I like that you're here because you're 17. But no, for real, seriously. So, no, seriously. I wrote the song when I was like 18.
Okay.
And I wrote it because like everybody around me was like glorifying like 420 and just like drugs and shit. And I was just like,
Okay.
that's fine if that's what you want to do or whatever, but it's like we're not about to sit here and act like this shit's good for you.
Right.
So I got like really frustrated and I was just like, and it was just people my age. So I was just like, okay, if I start tweeting about this, people are gonna try to be like, oh, shut up, no, you let people live their life. Like, all right, cool. Just admit you're depressed and you hate your parents. Anyways, any fucking way.
You do
I
mention
just
that
wrote
in your song Fair. It says society is telling me fuck sobriety.
Oh, I did? Damn.
Yeah.
I'm so glad y'all listen to words. 'Cause I forgot.
we-
I forgot.
You know
We
what?
break down the
That's
lyrics.
crazy that you say that because that's a problem. That's a real problem that you said that. Because it's true, these kids aren't really paying attention to what they're listening to, what they're saying, what they're repeating.
Right, and see, the problem is too, a lot of kids can't conceptualize that the subconscious has more influence on everything you do than you realize. So it's like you're saying all this shit, it stores up here, and you act it out.
Right. Talk to a high school kid that way. They're going to be like, what the fuck, JJ?
No, I tried.
What
call
did
you
you
weird.
just,
I tried
what
to.
did you just say, JJ?
Most of the time,
Doesn't
what I
talk
get
to
is, oh, you're too smart. I don't want to hear that
You're
shit.
too smart.
Swear to God,
How
I hear that
ridiculous is
shit.
that? You're too smart. You know too many words. Like,
They
you
can't
talk white
relate.
because you can pronounce
They
things.
can't,
Like,
they can't relate.
At all.
That is
Well,
crazy.
speaking of vocabulary, so you also mentioned, did you actually not graduate high school?
no. This is all a lie.
Okay.
I graduated high school. So the idea. Let me hold on.
I'm sitting here like,
This is all a
I'm
lie.
sitting here like, wow, this proves that the school system fails us because
Nah.
his vocabulary is amazing.
No,
I know,
school
I got-
system still sucks. But like, no. So here's the idea of what I like tried to execute. I wanted to tell different stories from different perspectives that had like little or nothing to do with me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like, Trapped is like about. I mean, honestly, like a 17-year-old like
Right,
kid,
what they're going through, like, nowadays.
going
yeah.
through that type of shit, and then like they get hit by like another drunk 17-year-old that was going through like the same shit is them.
Yeah.
But I didn't like put that in the song. That was just like my backstory.
Yeah.
So like that song, and then like what's after that? Mesmerize is like about some random girl in Lebanon that I made up. Like, I don't even know why. It was just there.
Why specifically Lebanon?
Oh,
no
okay,
idea.
I know. I was gonna
idea.
ask you
I
what
have no
inspired
idea.
that song.
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
I don't know. And then after that, wishful thinking, that was the realest, like, or one of the real. It really pertained to me a lot. But I turned that into a story too, from a different perspective, from like an alcoholic father, from his perspective, and then just kind of.
So that seems to be like a pretty big
So it's
theme
like
within
a-
your music perspective. Is that something that's big for you?
That's something I've always like thought about. Like I've I'm extremely like empathetic and shit.
Okay.
So I've kind of always tried to think from different perspectives and just stuff like that. But that project is just kind of where I was at that point in my life. But I do love perspective shit. It's just cool. Like,
Yeah,
it's more
no, it
interesting.
is cool.
It's important.
Yeah,
He
it's
was-
hella important and
That
more
kinda-
interesting to write.
Because it's like you're comparing notes. It's like, what was your
Yeah.
experience? This was my experience. What can I take from yours?
Exactly.
He has you have a music video to Wishful Thinking as well.
Yeah.
That's the one that you were really,
Right. Yeah,
really
that's the
interested
one I was
in.
very interested in.
Oh shit.
Right.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, so I wanted to say, like, you talk in that song, you talk about a lot of problems facing, like, the African American community and things like that. So, like, what was the main message you were trying to get across to people with that?
What I was trying to get across was, or at least the theme of the song was that, like, no matter what, from the alcoholic dad's perspective, no matter what we do, it's like you're still like, you know, you can easily be killed, you can easily be whatever. It's like
Right.
you're still black. You
Right,
can't-
right.
And that's not like no type of fucking like victim shit or nothing like that. That's
It's
just
just
like
reality.
That's just
how
It is.
people are going to look. How
That's
a lot of people are going to look at
That's the way it
you.
is.
Just like that.
Right,
So-
like, and speaking, I don't know if you guys heard this, but speaking about black people being victimized, like, Canada just signed off on Trump's, order to renew the war on drugs and pursue it a lot more heavily. And this is something that has been
Canada.
specifically made to incarcerate black people.
Yeah, it
Or
is.
people of color. in
Right.
So, I picked up. Do you believe in conspiracy theories?
I
You
used
de-
to watch a lot of Illuminati videos.
Okay, you
when I
definitely
was- when I
do.
was
This
13.
you want to know want to know how I picked up from that? You have two lines, and I kind of want you to explain those lines.
Okay.
The first one is kick us out, give us AIDS, because we still a threat.
Oh,
I remember. So we used to talk about this.
Okay.
Well, our dad used to talk about this with us a lot, saying that
The
AIDS,
government
the
administrated
AIDS is
it.
man-made, and they specifically were targeting like the African American community.
He made us watch a documentary about it.
Yeah,
They got him. They got him out there. I mean, it's not. I mean, come on, yo. Like, it came from monkeys.
definitely
Like,
not.
is that what they said at first? It came
Yeah.
from monkeys. Like, I don't know.
Definitely.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
what
like
that was
that
the
shit is just
original.
weird to me. That's just weird to me. And it's like, how did it go from monkeys to fucking like to just the African like race, and then like how did it become like such a thing or whatever you want to call it?
And then
Like,
now it's like a thing in the gay community.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
and
it's like
that's what Dave
going to
Chappelle
that.
had pointed
It's like-
out is like, how is it that this crazy disease specifically targets everybody that white people hate, black people, gay people, and junkies?
Dave's not.
Makes you think.
Yeah, no, we're big fans of Dave Chappelle.
I fucking love Dave Chappelle.
Did you watch
yeah.
his Netflix specials?
I've seen it like 40 times.
Okay.
I watch it like
watched them,
once a week, both, like all
It's
three of them.
So
Yeah.
I went to, literally, I had this shit on every night for a month to go to sleep to.
I even got the
Wow.
Dave Chappelle box set. I sleep with that every
I don't
night.
have the box set.
We found him in the
box
garage.
set.
So
Man,
then, do you believe
Yeah, we were
in?
just-
So then, do you believe in life after death?
Damn. Do I? Maybe. I'm not sure. Honestly, because there's just so many things that we just don't know at all.
Right.
So I think about that shit like now, like what I really think about it, but I don't know if I'll be too surprised. It's kind of like I'm in the middle. It's like it could either not exist, it could either exist.
Yeah,
and
I
we'll
think-
just find we can only find out when we
Right.
die.
And I also think
Right.
to ask that
Like-
question, you also have to define what is life after death. Is it you, your conscious self in another place? Or is it simply you becoming one with everything?
Your
Is that
energy, your
Is that
spirit.
your life? Right. It's
Your-
like you have to define what is life after death. Like that's the
Oh,
toughest part
what
of the
my
question.
what my meaning of
Right,
it
right.
is?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the toughest part of the question because either way, you can end up with the same answer. You know what I mean? It's like at the end
No,
of the
I
day, you
kind of
can't
don't know what you mean.
So it's like if you
You
ask
have
me,
to define it for yourself for you to whenever you're on that side to know if you were right or not.
It's kind of
but
like
you're not going to know the answer right now.
It's kind of like my
here.
definition of God. Like the religious thinking is that God is an individual that controls everything. But for me, God is kind of a symbol for everything, the symbol of nature and our connection to it. It's not really an individual. It is everything.
And then some people are like agnostic and they're just like, oh, I don't believe in like a specific God or anything, but it's not like I don't think something's out there. It's like
and
really,
in a way, that's kind of how I am. It's like I'm open to everything because I don't know anything at all. It's like you can hear facts and things like that, but at the end of the day, you really don't know anything.
Let's go.
I'm about to ruin my rap career before it starts. Whatever. Nah, it's cool. I mean, I guess backing off of that is just like how there's so many things we don't fucking know. It's like think about just how we're conditioned like so much to either like follow a certain religion from birth and not even
I love that
we're
condition.
not even
I know.
When I say that to people, they're like, condition. I'm just like,
nah, it's like straight conditioning. It's like, dude, if you tell somebody Jesus was black, they will have a fit. They will have a
some
fit.
People, some
and it's
people
like,
will.
And it's like, but nah, the black community too though, it's like we're so used to, I was like raised around like a white Jesus type shit, like pictures of white Jesus or whatever, and just everywhere in my life in general.
Right.
So it's like none of us really had the wherewithal to question that or to ask where that comes from or why is he white and we're black.
Right, we didn't think about that.
And a lot of people don't even know.
It doesn't make any sense.
But like with the whole, like what he said, it's always been about a power thing. Like the typical image we see of Jesus is actually a man named Cesare Borgia, who was a really popular figure back in the day. He was really powerful in the European country. So it's like that's the image we're constantly using. Why isn't anybody questioning why is he the image?
Like why does history start there?
Right.
White people weren't even the first niggas here.
I
They're
know.
not niggas at all.
I know.
But they weren't even like here first.
I know.
It's not a hard
And it's not
fact.
even a white people hate thing. It's just a logic
fuck
thing.
no.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm not about to sit here and like support this falsity. Like I'm just not gonna.
Right.
It's just bullshit. It's like nigga, what's
That
white?
they teach us in
Nigga
school.
wasn't white.
Right.
Yeah,
They've been conditioned us from the start. But so you say something. There's another line. I want you to explain this one. The Kennedys was willingly telling us to keep our energy.
Shit. Do you have the line before that?
Damn it! No, I don't.
Fuck. Wait. Let me.
Should we play that? Should we just play the
Yeah,
song real quick
you
for
can play
this?
it if you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it. Because I wrote that a minute ago, so I
That's
was like
wishful thinking.
in a mind state for it.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna try to remember
We're
it.
talking about this song so much. I feel like you guys should just hear
Oh,
it.
that's what I meant. Keep it playing. That's what I meant. It was like, I guess like a metaphor or something, like to say like Kennedys, they're white, we're black. And like kind of like saying like white people always tell us to like relax or like they always try to tell us how to deal with something or what to do.
That's
so
that's
I mean,
what you meant by
I didn't
that.
really, the way I wrote it was like very, you could say coded or whatever. So yeah, that's why I fucking mentioned Christopher Reeves. He's a white person. Like I was just doing white references to just reference the general white public, like vice versa. Whatever.
Right.
So yeah, that's that line. Glad I was able to explain that.
I really think they should hear it though. If you're tuned in right now, go ahead and introduce it to them.
This is Wishful Thinking, created by me. My name is Mazhe, and I wrote this, and yeah, I suck. I'm sorry, I suck.
No, you good. Here you guys go.
Former disco shit is matted in my brain. Scattered on the plane. Haven't felt this dark since Air Master had my granddaddy castrated on the plantation. Wonder how much a nigga cost. Probably just a pack of Nicorettes so they could rip us off. Or probably just all this pin-up rage inside of me. With these bastards been raping our people. This shit inside of me. Obviously, niggas don't get the picture till CNN put a Christopher Reeves that make me to get dropped to their knees and figure the black dude shot wasn't a nigga. But fuck it, dude. I'ma just keep sipping this liquor. Cause it seems niggas still don't get it yet. They take us out, give us AIDS cause we been a threat. We getting paid here. Trying to transform these white boys to men like daycare. And yet they wanna copy with the braids. All this jigaboo shit, it got me trapped in a maze. Who I'm is, Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, racist is genocide until the lives get fatter, until the blue turn to black and purple lives don't matter. It got me sick.
high, my niggas ride, my niggas lie, my niggas ain't ride, my niggas don't try, my niggas can't cry unless they get by, my niggas gon' die a nigga. High, my niggas ride, my niggas lie, my niggas ain't ride, my niggas don't try, my niggas can't cry unless they get by, my niggas gon' die a nigga.
Yeah, who that? Who got two straps? Running up, gun in hands, run the risk of being struck with a fist full of steel. Blasting on niggas for green. I split a nigga's cabbage, still stealing from niggas who can't handle whooping ass. Punching dudes in they mouth till tongue swelling, they speaking Spanish. Showing why the truth is pain and how to only taste metallic. Maybe get crazy and take it back to the 80s. Giving crack to a white till my kids, y'all can't kick it with Amy or skin light. Them wicked psychotic, violent addicts who can't manage to hide it. Yellow bellies, if you ever tell me different, you with them, you spineless bastard. I call you bastard cause you my firstborn. Told you I'll always love you if you would dine me, but disobey and get disowned fast. From a low class family of jigaboos who lose when every time they stand to Pellman, cause we ain't got that same peanut shell skin. We not the same. Gary Coleman shit, we ain't got to pay. We ain't got to say to give them Tupac pains who got sprained on the ankle of the Statue of Liberty. Dr. Umar says we short from freedom but liberty. No, don't matter if the Kennedys was willingly telling us keep our energy, and Malcolm was preaching to the masses, or Martin Luther was the future of the black community. It's you and me. Give me a drink.
High, my niggas ride, my niggas lie, my niggas ain't ride, my niggas don't try, my niggas can't cry unless they get by, my niggas gon' die a nigga. High, my niggas ride, my niggas lie, my niggas ain't ride, my niggas don't try, my niggas can't cry unless they get by, my niggas gon' die a nigga. High, my niggas ride, my niggas lie, my niggas ain't ride, my niggas don't try, my niggas can't cry unless they get by, my niggas gon' die a nigga. High, my niggas ride, my niggas lie, my niggas ain't ride, my niggas don't try, my niggas can't cry unless they get by, my niggas gon' die a nigga.
Once the police have convinced the white public that the so-called Negro community is a criminal element, they can go in and question.
Free Bobby Shmurda. Free, who else is in it? Nah, not him. Keep
We back.
Cosby. Keep him.
That was wishful thinking. Underground Get Down. If y'all just now tuning in, we got special guest Mazhe in the building.
Special guest. I'm playing.
We're talking about his latest project, What I've Learned. So if you just now tuning in, make sure you keep it locked.
Yeah.
We got about 20 more minutes out there.
Hey, awesome.
Yeah,
That's
so-
cool.
Roughly.
We want to pick your brain a little bit more.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Let me just wait real quick. Whoever's listening, I'm really fucking nervous. I just want to say that. That's the only reason why I may have been a little quieter today, because I'm fucking wild. I'm fucking
We know.
crazy. I'm serious. Oh yeah, huh? Well,
We
yeah.
know.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
shit. All right, let's do it. You ready?
We ready?
Are you
ahead.
Are you ready? You ready? I'm also ready. Okay, let's go.
So you're very active on social media. Your stories crack me up every day, or every day you post.
I'm happy you read them.
Oh yeah,
like
no.
the
Cool.
I actually was telling them the other day because I was cracking up at the post because I thought it was gonna be something sentimental. A girl posted a tweet. How do you get over a 3-year relationship and where you don't? And then you said hi.
She
local
dumb as
black
fuck.
guy
Go
here.
ahead. Oh yeah.
Hi, local black guy here. Please don't use the N-word.
I yelled at her though. I fucking snapped. I was like, I'm fucking sick of these people, dude. These fucking non-blacks. I was so mad, dude.
Man, you know what's crazy about that? I have
She's
a problem
stupid.
with that too, but in the area that we kind of live in and where I go to high school, it's like, you feel like you're outnumbered with that shit.
They
you're definitely-
say it like it's
They say black.
There's nothing-
We're biracial. I don't even feel comfortable because my
believe it
my
or not, I
skin is
know
too
they
low.
don't look like it, but
Yeah,
we're half
our dad's
black.
black and our mom's Ecuadorian. We're not black and white. We're black and Ecuadorian, Hispanic.
Okay.
But even I don't feel comfortable like sometimes when I'm by myself, I'll rap the lyrics, but I'm just like, I'm black. I can say it.
No,
but,
yes, you're
but
black.
I don't feel comfortable saying it in public because I don't.
You don't look it all the way, or like what?
Yeah, because I
I'm just
don't look
asking.
it, and I also don't want people to be like, oh, she's saying it. I'ma say it.
Okay. That's awareness, though. That's awareness. Like, a lot of people don't give a fuck about awareness. People don't pay attention to shit.
Right.
Like, so.
But
They
my
do,
thing-
they do, and they don't. They pay
They
attention
choose
to the
when they
wrong
want to.
thing.
Or when they want to fucking have
Or,
awareness.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say wrong because whatever they believe is true, but, like, I feel like they pay attention to, like, the irrelevant, like, not the bigger picture.
But my thing is, so obviously we don't want people to say it in a derogative way, but I feel like now it's just getting used like it's just a nothing word. What do you feel about that? Because do you want it to lose its power like that, or do we just allow like it to just be tossed around socially as long as it's not derogative? Or is it like one of those words we need to like erase out of existence?
That's a really good question. Cause nigga, I said nigga just now. I hella use nigga. I hella. That's bro. But I feel like okay. Hold on. So yes, let me say this first. If you are not black, you are not allowed. Do not say nigga. Don't say it in lyrics. Don't say it in anything. Don't say it in the fucking shower. I don't care. I don't care if your black friends let you say it. I don't care if you like black guys. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you like rap music. Like, don't. I'm at this point. If anything, at this point in time, I'm not okay with it. That shit bothers me. Whatever. And whenever I hear it, I say something to that person. Not in a, like a let's fight, but like don't say this shit.
Like, yeah, it makes me uncomfortable.
And it's hard
Yeah,
for it to not bug me too, because as a light-skinned individual, I've been in crowds of, white people where they don't think I'm black, and so they'll say slick shit, and they'll use it to death, and then when I explain it to them, their whole attitude changes. That's why it's like, I know, even though the word for us has lost its meaning and it's just a word, for them, there's some slick shit to it. It's not completely devoid of meaning. And it's like, you even hear that shit when you're playing online. Like, I don't know.
Oh
if
yeah,
you're
they
into
say
video
nigger
games.
so much.
Man.
As soon as they get
They
the
say it.
opportunity to say
Hey,
nigger, they'll do it.
No, I did have a problem with that because remember there was an article.
Oh, it was actually a Billboard or not Billboard. Yeah, Billboard. It was a Billboard article on Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
Right.
and they quoted her, and however they quoted her, they wrote that she said with an ER. And I had a real problem with that because I was like, number one, she definitely didn't pronounce it like that. So I felt like I didn't appreciate that article
And number
at
two,
all.
they should have just censored the whole word out.
Right. I didn't appreciate that at all.
I didn't even know about that. Till right now.
I tweeted them like, I don't care if you see it or if they see it or
Trying to do
not.
our research. One more disgusting topic.
I
So
feel
that's
you.
how she read it.
That's crazy.
But okay, so then since we're talking about that, then what is your take on culture appropriation? Is that a real problem? Like,
Yes,
or not?
It is a problem.
So you have a problem with like let's say white people wearing braids,
Ooh, yes, but
or like Kim Kardashian wearing those braids,
yeah, I mean,
and Kylie. You have I just want to know what your
but
take
I
on
mean,
that is.
Like, I do, and I recognize what it is. I'll say I recognize what it is.
What is that to you?
Cultural appropriation.
Okay,
It's like a no-no.
Okay.
But honestly, a lot of people don't know that they don't have any knowledge of cultural appropriation. Even me, I have like little pieces and shit, but like they don't even have the pieces that I have or whatever. And it's like, it's low key really hard to tell somebody like how to wear their hair. It's like on the receiving end, it's like, you gonna tell me how to fucking like, wear my hair?
Right,
It's
how
like,
to live
I'm
my life.
No, that's how people will take it. Because like, I feel like the N-word people, N-word, nigga, like they're more likely to understand that than saying you shouldn't wear your hair like this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I mean, I say shit. I don't give a fuck. I just say stuff. I just talk. But I think it just depends on how you approach the person about it. I really don't know, like
Right.
how I would say something about it and how they wouldn't feel offended. But if they feel offended, then they feel offended. You feel me? Like, it's wrong.
Right.
It's wrong,
Right.
regardless of how the fucking the message is relayed or whatever. Like, at the same time, niggas need to stop being sensitive. Like, like
Right.
and-
Okay.
and
So
take the
so
real shit out of it.
I think I'm on that side of it on the stop being so sensitive type
in
thing,
between.
because
I'm in between.
right. It just depends. Like say if Trump were to go and do, we would have a real problem. But
Okay,
it also. That's a problem too, because it's also situational sometimes. But I am on more on the side of people need to stop being so sensitive, because in a way I think it's like they liked it so much that they want to do it.
Right.
Like, so it's kind of like they admire it. And at the end of the day, we all know where braids came from. And honestly, I'm gonna take it there. I don't think it's a black. I don't think braids is like a black thing. What about the Indians?
Yeah, the
Right,
Indians.
Native Americans.
Then I think you would just have to look at. You would have to look at, because they weren't. I'm not gonna try to say, oh, they weren't the first people here or anything, but you just have to go the farthest back in time that you can go, and
Right.
see like who was really doing it first. I really don't know.
But I think it's one of the two.
So
For
here's
me,
my
it's one of the
take. Yeah.
two.
Here's my take. I definitely think that there's some things that need to be canceled, like the N-word, because of its history, how it was used, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you mean in general?
In general.
Oh, that's gonna be tough,
But-
my nigga. Like,
I know it is.
Yeah, no.
But at the same time,
That's
too,
not
how you're saying don't be so sensitive. I totally 100% agree cultural appropriation is wrong, but how are we ever going to get to a level where we're all at peace with each other if we keep calling dibs on things?
Wow.
Why can't we share our culture? Like, you know, even for a while it was like a thing, like you couldn't wear bindis on your head because that belonged to India, and people go to India and they have like this crazy experience and they're different people and they want to wear the bindi, but now you can't do that. And you know it. Or
What's
or
that, the thing?
The dot on the
dot.
forehead. And it does have like a religious meaning behind it, so I totally get why they want to claim it. But like even henna, you know, like there's things we take from every culture because it's like we like it. So how do we ever get to a level of peace when we're constantly calling dibs on stuff and like, you can't do that because it's mine? Why can't it be like, hey, you like that, you're rocking it?
Right, yeah, I
I'm
feel
not
that
saying
too.
that's right. I'm just saying like, ideally, like, how are we ever going to get to a peaceful place?
Right, I see a level of appreciation for people that do it in a way, because
Right.
it's like
When it's
I like,
appreciated,
yeah, it's like I
it,
like
but
what
when
you.
it's appropriated, no.
Right. If you're respecting the culture
Yeah,
and
you
saying,
can-
hey, this is like, you know, I really like what you guys are doing, I would like to, you know, rock that.
Yeah.
But, you know, as far as the abolishment of the nigga, nah.
I mean,
can't
it's
do
not
that.
going to go away, but I'm just saying, like, that's why I asked the question.
well, I mean, I think you have to like you're going to your first question, like saying like, oh, I forgot exactly how you said it, but I think the thing is that black people, like, we've been sharing our culture since the beginning of fucking time. We've been sharing it.
Definitely.
It was taken first.
Yeah.
We shared it first. Then it was taken. Then we just like
Was
kind of got it
destroyed
back,
and
and then
history got
just like it's totally been
mingled.
exploited. It's totally
Right.
been exploited. Rap music, like every
Right.
anything you could think of. So
Rap
it's like I feel
music
like
has a big influence over high
Culture in
Everything.
general.
Yeah,
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
It literally
literally.
controls the tides, the way history moves.
yeah, and it's like I feel like we haven't even like established a full recognized like culture, like the same way like if we see like a Hispanic, you know, person in their culture, an Asian person of Asian descent in their culture or whatever, and we know what it is, and like we know what it is. It's
Right,
like,
right.
Black people, we don't even like
Right,
we
it's
don't
still
even
like a
have
loss of identity.
We don't even have exactly.
Yeah.
We don't even have our full identity yet. I don't even know what strand of like African I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like my last name is an Irish last name. That makes me very mad, no pun intended.
Right.
So it's like until we, and it's like it's not saying until we find out what we are or anything like that, but it's like I feel like we'll get to like an ideal like peace when everybody learns how to fucking respect everybody's
And recognize
fucking,
history.
You know what I mean?
Because that's another
Recognize
thing.
history. If
Well,
people don't
how
even
can I
recognize
was gonna say how can you even say that, because our they teach us what they want to teach us about history.
Well,
It's not even
fortunately enough, oral tradition has been a tradition that's been carried on for a long time. So even though it's not written down in textbooks, we know what happened.
Yeah, but I mean, I think with certain things like, or especially cultural appropriation or whatever, because there's just certain people disrespect black people without even knowing it,
Right.
like really without even knowing it, and it's like, it's sometimes I think you might have to like pick and choose what you know individually get offended at, because it's
Right.
like
Yeah.
some people say bougie, people say like whatever, you know what I mean? Just all types of shit. And it's just
Yeah.
like, fuck, I really know you don't mean it like that. But it's kind of like, how do I fucking approach that? Or what do I do? It puts me in like a little bit of a predicament. But there's certain shit that it's like, no, like I'm not cool with it. I'm not, nah. I'm just, I don't know. I gotta gather my thoughts a little bit more.
I feel like I will probably have to get you back in here about that.
Definitely. So what I learned dropped a year ago in November.
October
27th. Okay.
What's
coming
your
up
favorite?
for you?
What's coming up? First, what's your do you have a favorite song off the album?
Probably the Trapped or like Oratory, one of those.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
Everything else sucks.
No, it doesn't.
Sucks.
It really doesn't.
He's being
though.
hard on himself. If you're listening, it's honestly great.
No, I really
Go check
am,
it out.
but, thank you. One of
Yeah,
those.
but so what can we expect from you in the like up and coming? Because
Shows, anything?
Oh yeah, I just found out I have a show tomorrow actually at the Airliner. I go on stage at 11 p.m. I'm gonna be tired as fuck up there, but I'm gonna be sleepy. I mean, oh my god. But yeah, I have a show then, and then I have a show October 14th. I forgot where, I have to check, but I have a show then, and then we got 4 minutes left, and then yeah. So those are my shows. Those are my like most upcoming shows, and you know, there's gonna be like more music and shit, and just like I've been in my bag, like not in a good way though.
I
know what that
we
means.
got you.
I have
Well,
no
make
idea
sure
what that
you're
means.
posting that, and then if you can remember, shoot it to our DMs specifically. We'll post it, and
Yeah,
we might
got
even
you.
show up.
Oh, thank you. That'd be fucking cool. That'd be hella tight. I want to do a mosh pit with like all girls. That'd be tight.
That's
That'd
interesting.
be tight.
specifically
But without
two
me
white
in it,
women,
though.
right?
Huh, yeah. Go for the. Never mind.
Your
Wait.
interview with MC.com.
Oh, what did I say?
You just
Did I
you
say
just
I
said
want
one
two
of your
white women?
goals
Is that what I said?
in LA was 2 white women. That's what you want. A big house, a lot of money, and 2 white women.
I was a different person. I'm joking. We respect women over here, bro. You know what I mean?
And we saw you made it to on YouTube.
Oh yeah, to Elevator.
Elevate. Oh yeah. That's how the wishful thinking video's on there.
Yeah.
I think I just like asked the dude, like, hey, yo, you want to post this? Can you post this? And he was just like, yeah. And I was like, hey, lit. And then everybody like compared me to Tyler, but it's cool. But like,
Oh, I could see
That
that.
the early Tyler.
I could
early,
see that.
Nah, it's cool. I just say random
they
shit.
just have
but-
they just
Familiarity.
Just
reference
because, like,
point, yeah.
I would say
Familiarity.
the scenery, but you got your own style going.
Definitely,
on, so.
definitely unique. Definitely love your lyrics.
Aw, thank
The
you.
production work was dope. If you guys haven't checked out his music videos, check them out. We got Mad, we got Mesmerized,
Wishful
and
Thinking,
Wishful Thinking, and then you
I've
have
Been
Cartoon
That.
on there. That's just like a video.
Oh, cartoon. Wait.
That's just like a visual. It's just, but the music, I didn't see that song anywhere else. I only saw it on YouTube. Mhm.
Oh, the song. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a while ago. Yeah. I don't know. I'm so nervous right now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give everybody a hug after this. I
You're
fucking
good.
like,
You're good. You're
suck.
good.
Doing great.
Hey, real quick. Do we get orange juice with pulp at the house? Because for some reason it tastes different, like real bomb right now.
We do get orange juice with pulp.
Oh,
I made
we're-
sure to get pulp free. I saw your
We're
tweet.
gonna make sure
saying
we
pulp
start.
is
We're
the
gonna
garbage.
get on
Yeah,
your
for real.
way.
Thanks for putting us on that.
Yeah,
'cause
we're
I
gonna
was thinking
get.
too. I was
It
like,
tastes like extra, but I make sure I drink orange juice every day. That's how I believe I don't get sick. When was the last time I got sick?
That's true as fuck. That's really true.
no.
My homie
People
told-
try to tell me it's
no,
not,
dude,
but
she really don't get sick.
when was
No,
the last
yeah.
time I don't get sick?
Yeah, my homie told me when he was on tour with like some people, and then like the whole tour, everybody got sick, but he just ate like an orange a day, and he like didn't get sick at all. I'm like, nigga, you're a magician.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you know
I'm
magic,
convinced.
bro.
I'm convinced that nobody could tell me anything different, whether it's the truth or not. But
Yeah, and I mean,
drink your
low-key-
orange juice every day.
low-key, if you mentally are just believing that, it's like a placebo
Yeah.
anyway. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you're fucking
So,
good.
however the case, whatever the case, is,
You ain't
it's
getting
working
sick.
for me.
You scrizzy, exactly. This is fucking awesome. I
Well,
really am glad you got
So
it. And it's
damn,
from
our
Brazil.
time always comes up. The hour's
That
up
hour went
already.
by really quick.
So you got as always, we gotta wrap it up, you guys. So tell them real quick before we go how to follow you again.
You can follow me on like Instagram at Mazhe Can't Drive. So that's MAZHE Can't Drive. And Twitter, MAZHE__. And then Black Planet as T Daddy. 97.
Follow Underground Get Down and go follow his page.
Yes.
Trying to find
Go,
a date.
we
What?
tagged him in the post. So yeah, you guys know what to do. If you have anything you want to slide in our DMs, go ahead and do that.
Slide in mine.
Send us
single.
some new music. Yes, go follow, go
yeah.
support. It doesn't cost you anything to go support. But yeah, you guys know what it is. Every Wednesday, 9 to 10.
Lit.
So until next week, thank you guys for rocking with
Shout
us.
out
We
OJ
out.
Simpson. He ain't do it.
Thank you guys.
Yo, yeah. Yo, who meeted me at the track meet? Any nigga that had beef for them, pass him the waiver of death. Or I grilled him, made him a black sheep. Made a makeshift spaceship with place that break off the stakes. No breaks when it take off. It's lakes when I spit. I'm turning paddles where I go now. Nigga lost his life jacket. Yo, I hope I don't drown. I feel a little bit of sanity since my high school. Understanding me, but unfortunately feel like I ain't scorching the beat sometimes. And then I get mad, wait. And then I get sad and start cutting my wrist till my blood feels in a zip bag. I'm kinda going psycho like Michael when he held his baby over the rail.